We are back, ladies and gentlemen, out there, and with lots more information and studies to share with you. And look at Staci, I got my kit today with all the information in here.
I love it.
Yeah, so I had
Yeah.
gotten I'd gotten actually my promo pack before I got the main kit. So I'm going to get to read all this goody stuff tonight.
Oh my gosh. That's exciting.
Yeah, so I want to thank you for coming on and educating our group out here. They have been tremendously excited. The Facebook Messenger has been going off like crazy, and you have been such a help. So for those of you that don't know who this is, Dr. Staci Holweger, she is a quantum integrative medicine doctor, and maybe you can explain that a little bit for people.
Absolutely. So when people hear integrative medicine, they think, "Ooh, you do medicine," as in prescriptions. And I do not. I integrate different types of holistic modalities, holistic medicines, regenerative medicines, things to help the body heal, get to the core, the root cause. And we do that by looking at all of the bodies, the spiritual body, the mental body, the emotional body, the physical body. But we know the physical body is just, it's not the root cause, right? We know that there are root causes down in there. So what I do does not mask symptoms. It's geared towards finding those root causes and really getting in deep and helping the whole body to heal. And I have many different modalities that I do that. So lots of different types of tools in my toolbox.
Awesome. And that's what I love about you. We've been kind of following a similar path, mine as well, for the last 30 something years. And we need that toolbox. And you do a lot with nutrition, just like I do. I love following your recipes. And it's fun, isn't it?
It is. It really is. Yeah.
So if you're on here joining us, come on, say hello. If you have a question, please ask. The two topics we're going to mainly discuss today, although you can ask questions, are things about the thyroid and also about inflammation like arthritis, because those were two that popped up for me the other day when Staci and I decided to come on and educate you a little more. So Staci, I'm going to turn it over to you. And I know you've got lots of research on thyroid, which I'm excited to hear too.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you, Gloria, again for having me on here. I'm super excited to help all of you. And like Gloria said, I do have a lot of research. I have a lot of clinical studies. Everything that I have is study-based with people sharing their personal testimonials that you can listen to and you can read. And so after we're finished this, I will be putting a lot of that research in the comment section below. So know that, okay?
Perfect.
I'll share that with you. There's no way we're going to cover all of it right now. But just basically, if you're suffering from fatigue or low energy, weight gain, skin issues, constipation, you're cold all the time, your heart rate's low, that's kind of typical of having a low functioning thyroid, right? And so there can be a lot of variables in that. But what I want to share with you specifically today is a modality that I came across earlier this year. And it's a non-transdermal patch. A patch, several different types of patches, but a patch that signals your body to do more of what it should do, what it should be doing, which is functioning properly. So this patch is different than a birth control patch, nicotine patch, pain patch, estrogen patch. Okay, we're not putting anything into the body. This is phototherapy or photobiomodulation. So our inventor of these patches, which are going to help you with your thyroid function and many other things in your body, it's going to help your thyroid to function correctly, affecting that endocrine system. This patch is going to signal your body to do more of what it's designed to do. So because we're light, if you feel yourself, your heat, right? You're 98.6. We emit a low level infrared light. And you know this because you can go outside at night and you won't see yourself unless you're looking through night vision goggles at somebody, right? You won't see the human because we're emitting that low level light. You will see them. So we're going to put this on. What's in the patch? If there's nothing in the patch going in the body, what's in the patch? So David Schmidt, our inventor, our owner, right? Our quantum physicist, our modern day Nikola Tesla right here. That's who David Schmidt is. He has figured out how to harness light using a proprietary blend for each of these patches of amino acids and salts and water that form a crystal lattice. And what happens is when we put the patch on, because we are emitting that low level infrared light, we signal the patch, that signal back into our body to a pathway. Depending on the patch, signals different pathways. So initially, the one I just put on myself is called X39. This is our flagship patch. Took David 10 years to figure this baby out. But basically what it does is it signals your body to increase its own stem cell production. Take that in for a minute. If you don't know what stem cells are the holy grail of healing. We have abundance of them when we're young. That's why we're vibrant. We have energy. We look great. We sleep great, fall down, hurt ourselves, and we get up, just run around. No problem, right? As we age, we produce less and less stem cells. By the time you're in your 30s, half. By the time you're in your 60s, barely any, less than 10%. And we can detect this by our blood. We can tell in the bloodstream whether or not you have stem cells active. So this patch signals your body to make more of its own. That's number one for your entire body, especially your thyroid, okay? And you can put it right here. You can put it up on here. You can put it on the back of your neck. Any spot works. It doesn't have to be on the area in order to affect it. This is happening systemically. Remember, it's a signal going into the body, okay? So with that, I want to share a few other patches that David has invented over the last 17 years. And one I'm going to share with you is called Eon. We're going to talk about Eon a little bit more later when we talk about arthritis. But Eon reduces inflammation systemically. You will see that it looks identical. Nothing looks different. But it's a different pathway that's signaled. When you put this one on your body, it signals the liver to upregulate SOD, anti-inflammatory markers, and downregulate inflammatory markers like cytokines and lipid peroxides and fibrinogen, all the different types of inflammation in the body. Those words may mean nothing to you. I don't know. But if I said anti-inflammatory medication, you'd probably know what I'm talking about, right? So we're going to use the Eon to help the thyroid as well, too. A lot of times the thyroid's enlarged, right? Yeah. And again, your entire endocrine system. So that's an important patch for your thyroid health. Another patch, and I'm going to share a couple studies with you because I'm a doctor. I'm a science nerdy researcher.
Me too. I love it.
I know, but I know facts tell and stories sell. So I'm going to share some facts with you, and I'm going to share some stories with you as well, too, in this testimonial section. So we have a patch called Alavita. Alavita is to be worn at night below the belly button. Now, it is in our skincare line, which helps the young, youthful outside of your body. But this patch actually signals the pineal gland, which is in the center of your brain, to produce a peptide, to lengthen your telomeres. Now, I know how to lengthen my telomeres through meditation. I've been doing that for years. But how else can you do that? If you're not sitting there for 15, 20 minutes, an hour, 4 hours a day meditating every single day, you're putting on this patch at night before bedtime. Leave it on 12 hours. But guess what? Using this patch increases the functionality of your thyroid by 99% in a 30-day period. And I have the protocol. Yeah, I know, right? The physiological function of your thyroid per clinical studies is increased by 99% in a 30-day period. You will wear this 5 nights in a row at bed. You'll take it off for 2 nights. You'll do it again. 5 nights in a row at bed. Take it off. 2 nights. Do it again for an entire month. That's the studies. So that's Alavita. This is a cancer blocker, Gloria. Blocks 30 to 40% of cancer cells in your body.
Really?
Reduces oxidative stress. This is like, whoo. Yeah. So
didn't know that. I thought it was mainly for skin.
It is definitely not mainly for skin. And I can't find my little SP6. Where are they at? It must be in the other room. Some of them I keep in the bathroom. But the SP6, that patch increases the physiological function of your thyroid and your entire endocrine system by 87% in 1 week. Now, these patches work with different meridians in your body. So I will tell you different placements for different patches. The SP6, we have a couple different placements, like on the inside of the calf or down by the ankle. And I'll share that with you as well, too, in the comments section. And of course, every patch comes with its own instruction booklet. We do have protocols. I have a book here that's been written by a physician of acupuncture. And so the patches work very well on the meridians to stimulate those meridians to do what they would normally do if you went in and had a needle, right? You just pop a little needle in, opens up a pathway, and starts healing. But imagine if you can do that every single day, 12 hours on, 12 hours off, for literally like $1.50 a day. That's very affordable. And you do it at home. So
well,
you
and
don't
one
need
of
to
the
go
things
anywhere.
I learned today that I didn't know in the pack that I got today is that if you buy them in bulk, 3 or more, you save even more. I was like, oh, cool. So if you have a favorite one that you really need, buy 3 or more and save.
Right. Absolutely. You're very correct. I know. I do this all the time. Today. We've got all kinds of bulk packaging. Okay, so the last patch that I want to talk to you about is called Energy Enhancer. And you're probably thinking, well, if I have a low functioning thyroid, of course I have low energy. So Energy Enhancer was actually the first patch that David invented. And you'll see there are 2 patches here. It works with the polarity of your body. And he invented this patch because the Navy SEALs, you guys know the Navy SEALs, right? Like the hottest, baddest men on the planet, the Navy SEALs. Last night, I said this the other night at an event we had here at the house, Gloria. And after the event, Britt looks at me. He goes, "Do you know a Navy SEAL?" I said, "No, but I've read a lot of books about Navy SEALs and how they function with their mind and what they do to train themselves to be the most elite."
Well, that's like years ago, there was the Green Berets, and my brother was a Green Beret, and the things they had to do way back, this was like in the Vietnam War time, things they had to do like were absolutely amazing. The functioning.
Yeah, it's a mind thing, right? So anyway, the Navy SEALs contacted David Schmidt 17 years ago and said, "Hey, you're an inventor, you're a scientist. We need something to increase the sustainability, endurance, stamina, and energy of our SEALs in the field without caffeine, uppers, and amphetamines. They're dying. They're not making it. We're sending them out on missions for 3, 4, 5, 6 days a week, and they're not coming back." And so he was given by God the information, and he'll share this, downloaded the information to create a non-transdermal patch that signaled the body to turn its own fat into fuel.
Okay, fat into fuel. I like that.
This right here, this combo, these two little patches here, burn an extra 300 to 600 calories a day.
Cool.
It's not like caffeine. It's not like, whee, I'm going crazy. It's a sustained energy with stamina. So you will feel none of those afternoon crashes. None of the lulls, none of the, I need a cup of coffee, I need an energy drink. The Energy Enhancer will help you with that. And it's a part of the protocol for the thyroid. So white is right, tan is left. And in
so
the
it comes with both in the package?
Yes. So I could put them right here, like right here on my body, up by the lymphatic system. They actually turn over your lymphatic system faster. You know how important it is to turn over your lymphatic system, right?
Oh, yes.
So they help with that as well, too. So it shows you different places in the book that you can apply them.
Wow.
Glutathione and carnosine are 2 major antioxidants, and they're also very helpful and beneficial for the thyroid and the entire endocrine system as well, too. So what questions do you have on thyroid?
Wow. So I learned something new today. I learned that iron also signals the liver, the pathways of the liver. I learned that aloe vera is a cancer blocker. I didn't know that. That's awesome. And it's worn at night. Cool stuff. Okay.
Yes. You can put it right here in the center of your forehead on your third eye, or you can put it below your belly button.
And I really like turning the fat into fuel. Energy Enhancer.
Right? Now, I will tell you a side effect of the SP6.
Okay.
It actually does boost your metabolism and curb your appetite a little.
I can't wait till those ones come in. I really can't. I'm like, okay.
But
I'm going to warn everybody out there, don't do what I did day one.
Don't put on all these patches at one time. We're going to talk to you.
2 X39s, an X49. And oh my God, it just overwhelmed my system. I actually was tired, to believe it or not. It's just like, whoa.
Your body said you need to sit and chill. Yeah. Exactly. And so it's important. Like typically we'll start with an X39 and an Eon. Those are typically the first 2, or just an X39, and see what your response is. What do you feel?
Well, that's what I have on today. And I have it on my belly. And today I feel fabulous.
Yeah, it gives you energy. But you know what? Too much is too much. It's like going to the store and buying 7 new bottles of supplements and then taking them all at one time without any food on your stomach. You'd be a hot mess, right? So we want to make sure we're working with each of you individually, which is why I love that Gloria and Holly put us in chats together. So then that way we can talk, we can discuss. When your patches get in, let's have another conversation. Let's go over this again. So we make sure that you're having the most amount of success.
And Staci, that is one of the most wonderful things, is to have that extra support system from us, to help everybody out there, so they don't just go order the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah. Or they don't maybe they did what I did and did 3 X39s right off the bat and didn't know that I can customize my package, because I got so excited, like most people do. And then I went back and got all the other ones, which is not a bad thing. But that extra support, so that we are customizing for each person, has been so helpful. And it's helping me and Holly learn a lot more, just like these lives for education on here. So thank you so much for all you do for everybody.
Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. So let's talk a little bit about arthritis.
Yes, arthritis is up next.
Who doesn't have arthritis? I would bet that 9 out of 10 people have some type of arthritis, osteoarthritis. And unfortunately, more and more and more people have rheumatoid arthritis at a very young age, which we know is different than osteoarthritis. And so we do have a protocol, and there's a lot to it, and I'm not going to go into all the details. But I will tell you that your first 2 patches you need to start with. I'll share the details. I'll say that, okay? But there's a lot on these pages depending on where the pain is, okay? But X39 and Eon are 100% your place to start for arthritis. The X39, again, signals the body to increase its own stem cell production. Things that people notice initially, whether it's days or even the first couple weeks, pain reduction. I'm going to share testimonials with you. We have people in the One Patch Wonder Club, which means they put 1 patch on and their pain's gone. They feel better. Their pain drops from an 8 to a 1, or off the charts, crying to now I can breathe. So that's what you're going to notice initially with the X39 is pain reduction. You'll notice more energy, better, quality of sleep, and function of your brain, focus and memory and concentration, faster wound healing. Now the Eon patch, this is the patch that I said signals the body to reduce inflammation systemically. So if you have arthritis, you have bone on bone, maybe you need to have a hip replacement, a knee replacement, maybe carpal tunnel. I can share personal testimonials with people that have shared utilizing these patches to avoid surgeries. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen in a week. I'm not saying it's going to happen in 30 days. But for some people within that 6 to 12 month mark, they no longer have to have a surgery.
Gosh, I know somebody that needs a shoulder surgery right now. I've been chatting with her today. I so want her to talk with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So these are your first 2 starting points for arthritis. There is a detox protocol that the book has here that I can share with you as well too. Another patch I want to talk to you about is called Ice Wave. And Ice Wave is like the Energy Enhancer, a dual patch protocol, meaning that you would put one on one side of the body and one on the other side, right? White is right, tan is left. Where your pain is, the Ice Wave will remove that pain within seconds to minutes. Holly was here the other night at my house, Tuesday night. We had an event. She said, Staci, I'm starting to get a bad headache. The back of my neck, everything. I have a headache. And we were talking about the X39. And I said, let me just put Ice Wave on you right now. I'll just put that on you. It'll get rid of your headache just within minutes. So I put the white one on her right side of her neck, right back in here. And I put the tan one on the corresponding side of her spinal column on her left side. She literally stopwatched it. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Headache gone, pain in the neck gone, turning her head side to side, feeling amazing in 7 minutes. It can happen in seconds. It can happen in minutes. And worst case scenario, it happens within an hour or so. You can always move these patches around too. Pain is a lack of energy in the cells. And so what Ice Wave does, it's not healing your body. It is helping your body to have more energy in those cells so that the pain dissipates. That's important for arthritis. Very important, whether it's the knee, the back, the elbow, the shoulder, the neck, wherever you have arthritis, we can put these patches on and it can get rid of the pain like that. So that's really important. Another patch that's very important is glutathione. Glutathione being the master antioxidant, the master immune booster, the master detoxer. There are different meridians to put the glutathione on your body to help with the arthritis, to move as you're pushing in that, anti-inflammatory, right? You're reducing that inflammation as you're increasing those stem cells. You're also eliminating what's stuck in that area that's not beneficial for you, that's harmful or toxic, and that it's just not functioning right? Depending on where it's at in your body, there's different meridians in the book. So that's a really important patch to be using with arthritis. And really, those are the only ones. Ice Wave is super important. X39 Eon and glutathione. There, like I said, there is a detox protocol if you're doing, if you have rheumatoid arthritis. It's really important having that autoimmune, that we really target the body for a 30-day period with the patches, to put them on different meridians to help to detox, okay, when you have the rheumatoid arthritis. And again, I can share so many personal testimonials of RA, of people and what they've used. If any of you're saying, how can I afford all of these patches? Gloria, we have packs, that, and we can customize the packs based on your needs. You can get the patches you want at the wholesale price, so you don't have to pay retail. Stem cell injections that I've done with my daughter over the last 10 years, we've spent $100,000.
Yeah, they're outrageous.
They're extremely expensive. These patches, you're talking about the price of a cup of coffee a day.
Yeah.
You're talking less than a meal, less than lunch is
for
the
your health.
price of your health, of increasing the quality of your life. So we know if you're in pain, this is a study. This just popped in my head. I'm going to share this with you guys really quick because David has said this. I don't know if I have it on paper, but he said it. Maybe I do have it on paper, actually. Pain leads to a lack of quality of sleep, right? A lack of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Pain, lack of quality of sleep, direct correlation to Alzheimer's. Sustained chronic pain, which is inflammation, direct link to Alzheimer's. I'll find that for you because I read that and I went, wow, that makes sense when you're day after day debilitating, in pain, hurting, not getting a good night's sleep. Nothing is functioning correctly. And you've tried all the medications. You've tried many different holistic things, maybe. You've went to different practitioners, done different things. You've gotten some relief here, some relief there, which I have with my daughter, right? Different tools in the toolbox. But at the end of the day, stem cells heal the body. That's what God created stem cells to go in and heal and repair, regenerate, rejuvenate all the areas of the body. What it will do for your body first versus mine versus Gloria's, we don't know, because we know we're all different inside. But we do know, and we can share with you, David has over 80 clinical studies, double-blind placebo studies on people. So we can show the effectiveness of using these patches on your heart, on your brain, on your pancreas, your kidneys, your liver, your connective tissues, your entire cardiovascular system.
Well, we're going to have to bring you back, girl, to talk about some of these other things, especially the heart. Oh, my God, I know so many people with heart issues. So for those of you that are watching the replay, hit pound replay, ask your questions. We will come back and answer them. Staci is always, obviously, a wealth of information. I could sit here and talk to her for the next 6 hours or more and learn about this because I'm a geek too. I love all this stuff. And it's why it's got me on this path to find, just like you, what else could we put in our toolbox? But for those of you that want some help, just reach out to us, okay? We can do a 3-way Facebook Messenger chat and find out what is it you need specifically. So for those that were asking us about thyroid, here's what you are going to order for the thyroid. And when you listen to the replay, if you're coming on towards the end of this, go back, because Staci gave all the reasons that you want to do this and some other tips of what these particular patches do, which I found very fascinating, by the way. And then if you have arthritis and inflammation, then you are going to want to, let's see, I know I did it here. There we go. Those are going to be the patches you want. And like Staci said, stem cells are here to regenerate and heal our body. And like me in the 60s, I'm not making them anymore. So I need these.
We all do. We are literally reversing our cells, our tissues, and our organs right now. Every 6 months, using the stem cell activation patch reverses your entire cellular being by 8 years.
Love it. Love it. Staci, I want to thank you again. I know you're really busy. We've been chatting with people all day. We got to get back to work. So thank you. And thank you for posting some of the research down below.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a lot of people. I will
do that as soon as we hop off here.
I think they like that. I've had a few people today talk to me and say, well, I want to research more. Oh, I know one of the things that we'll have to talk about too. Keep this in your mind, animals, because people are asking about their dogs.
Pets.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll
Chickens,
do that.
Horses, pigs, cats, dogs. Absolutely.
So we'll do that too. So we got one for heart coming up and dogs coming up, and whatever you want to hear about, tell us down below. Thanks again, Staci. We'll chat soon. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Gloria. Bye.